what's up to all of my Taurus out there. So please make sure to get the book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. I just saw some I just engaged into some crazy stuff that I can't get down with. This is what I mean when I say that, man, you know, some of these, I ain't even gonna bring that on here. All right, so let's sorry about that, Taurus. Let's get on with your reading, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's get on with your reading. So, okay, so the cards that we come up with are the Guerre la Flambeau, the Master of the Head, the Oshun, the World Egg, the Mambo, Rada Mambo, because there's different forms of Mambo, Agua le Flambeau, Possession, this is for Taurus, the Ola du Mare, Baleen, Petro Mambo. I told you there's different Mambos. Hongan, Congo Hongan, which is cool. Oriate, it's first time getting that. No, I don't think so. Dambala Wedo, Ogun La Flambeau. Interesting read. Gross Bon Angi. So, this is written in broken French, so you gotta cut me some slack. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Taurus is the Taurians may have went out on a couple of dates and things went you Taurians went out on a couple of dates and these people tried to get into your pants a little bit too quickly. This is you going out on a date. Look at how the person has his hands there. And you were cool with the flirting. That was okay. But then the Master of the Head and the Oshun was you still kept your discipline, Taurus, to be able to find out, to see what they were on. And then the World Egg and the Rada Mambo represents how this is a situation for you where the World Egg is about you found out that they were talking themselves up or making it seem like they had something going, right, that would interest a lot of you Taurus, but you end up having to do this, end up having to, you know, lop, right? Because cut off the connection that you and them have. Because maybe they tried to sleep with you on the first night, or, you know, maybe they were pushing the issue a little bit too much. And Agua la Flambeau represents this being a situation for you where, you know, and they got upset that you had honor and integrity. They got upset, you know. Oh, by the way, redid, let me show y'all. Redid my carpet. Hold on. Redid my carpet. As you can see, remember it was blue. Redid my carpet. So y'all are seeing, you know, that's when my doors are off the hinges, you know what I'm saying? Because the carpet to door ratio, the carpet was too high, so they had to take the door off. But I'm gonna get that fixed. They've actually finished doing the kitchen too. The kitchen looked clean. For all those who was wondering. But the possession represents how a lot of you Taurians know what it is that you want, and you know that you're not interested in any kind of fly-by-night jump off. Ola du Mare is you're watching at how it is that people move. You know, Taurus rules the earth, Venus, and is exalted in the moon, right? Because you drink milk at night, you're better able to go to sleep. Milk, cow, Taurus, right? So, but you're watching at how it is that they move. And the La Baleen and the Petrorada represents you finding out that a lot of these people are like snakes. Look at how the person is battling with it. you find out a lot of these people are like, they want you to like, that's all they're interested in. That's all it is that they're interested in. They are completely ruled by lust. And you know in the book, it says that if being in the bedchambers a little bit too much leads to your own undoing. If you don't believe me, look it up. You have Congo Hongan. Now a Hongan is a voodoo priest or a witch doctor or a shaman, right? Don't ask me how I know that. But then you have Oriate, which is about how you Taurians are remaining true to yourselves and not wondering about what other people are doing. Now, Dambalawedo is pretty good for you to get because it represents how the snake that they're giving off, right? The snakes that they are giving off is nowhere near compared to the kind of power that you have. This is where you see Taurus is the exact opposite of Scorpio, and Scorpio represents actual, with the S, actual control. Even when it comes to not having it at all. See, so many people just clown other people for that. Celibacy. Celibacy is one of the highest forms of actual control and power. Because the more of something you give away, the more of something you give away to other people is the less powerful you are, no matter who you are. So what am I saying? So what I'm saying is you can have one particular person that y'all two just engage with each other when y'all want to. But the more people you spread down around with, it's like Yoruba. Yoruba is the most practiced magic tradition, in one of the most practiced magical traditions in the world. Here's the thing. Yoruba has gotten weaker over the years. Of course, there's factors depending on who's using it and stuff like this and how strong your will is. Why? Because there's so many people doing it. The power of it went down because so many people are practicing this. So you got all these, so the things that you got all these people clowning you and stuff like this for you being celibate, not realizing, remember, you as a Taurus is the exact opposite sign of Scorpio. Power. And you're exalted in the moon. Cancer. So, Ogun la Flambeau and Gros Bon Anguille represents not paying attention to what other people say about you. You have your head on your shoulders and you know what you're doing. And because of it, people are going to envy you for it. The people whom you went out on a date, they envy you for it. Because the trick is, most people sacrifice their soul for more X with the S. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Let's clarify Dambalawedo. 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Yes, people don't know what to do with you because you're not playing the game, some of you. 7 of Pentacles, so some of them may even be trying to give you anything that you want for it, or a lot of what you want. The 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands represents the power that you use through communication. Let them know when they try to do that, You want them to take, you want to take, you want the two of you to take your time. I can speak to that kind of situation personally. There's been many a times where people have tried to use their attention, if you catch my drift, as a means of bargaining. Remember, I'm Scorpio too, and Virgo, and Pisces. And these are the zodiac signs of celibacy. So I said it was okay. Chilled, relaxed. And by the time I was done, they was asking me, when am I ready? And I said, let's give it another week. And that's the kind of control and power that I'm talking about. Not the control of power over anybody else, but watch it how the tables turn. Right? Pay attention to this. The ability to control that part about yourself. And when I try to explain this type of wisdom to other individuals, they don't want to hear that. Not even realizing they're dumb. So let's clarify the gross bona agwe. You have the Justice, Five of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So what I'm seeing here about that is that a lot of you Taurus represent how like I said, you're going to have people who are upset for it, but you're holding on to your power here. And I don't suggest you let go unless you meet individuals who are really about this. If they're not interested in interacting with you on a level where they want to get to know you on a deeper level, then why are they here? That's part of the reason why it is that a lot of the individuals don't really have real fulfillment like that. Is because a lot of you brothers that spend so much of your time trying to rush in. I gotta relax. You have to relax. And see, what it shows is a lot of you brothers showing about yourself without realizing it is that you're not very experienced, because it's natural for men to be actually repressed and frustrated. Because if you're a guy that's in the waters, as you can see, my wheels are turning trying to figure out different words. As you can see, if you're in the waters, how can you be an alpha? How can you be an alpha? A conquering the world? You can't. Why? Because you spend so much of your time in the waters all day. So some of you cats, so to speak, are lying about how much attention you get, or too desperate for it. So desperate, in fact, you're willing to compromise certain positions that you have just to be able to get it, which ultimately proves you're not an alpha. Because the whole point of an alpha is to be a powerful, swinging, independent individual like Conan. How many times do you ever hear of Conan the Barbarian being with somebody? Or does Conan spend most of Conan's time handling Conan's business? So when exactly is Conan finding the time to be in those waters? Few and far in between. And if Conan was real, you wouldn't dare tell Conan, you not an alpha, right? So some of you brothers need to stop capping. It's the natural way this stuff happens. But this is just me putting some game on out there. The brothers need to cut that out. You know what I mean? The brothers need to cut that out. You need to come to grips with the reality. You're not going to get it as much as you want and be okay with that. But if she's playing games, leave that alone too. I'm not saying be a punk. Leave it alone if she's playing, if individual or he's playing games. But at the same time, don't be a punk. But also keep your discipline. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Peace.